All right, here we are, Thursday, January 14th. We are still going to rock that multiplication with the lattice method. Today, I'm really hoping that all you guys can prove to me that you've mastered it or you're getting close to mastery. But before that, we have challenge questions. Your challenge questions, you're going to multiply a fraction by a whole number of 2/3 times 5. You are going to multiply 47 times 84. And then you are going to show me, hey, Mr. Stahl, I totally get the scientific notation now, or the scientific method. 47 times 10. No. Scientific notation, 47 times 10 to the second power. And then you're going to tell me something about some grapes, right? Layla wanted to buy grapes at 74 cents a pound. Scale says that she has 5/10 pounds of grapes. How much will she pay? You should have already finished your challenge questions. And then, during the live session, we'll go over these answers. Remember with the lattice method, you make a big old box, and then I like for you to put your numbers on the outside of that big old box, or you can put your lines in first, and then put the numbers on the outside of that big old box. So this is a 2 by 2 because you're multiplying a double digit by a double digit, and then you just have to fill in the inside of the boxes. So the top right there is 5 times 2, and then next to it is 3 times 2. And then on the bottom right, it's 5 times 3. And then on the bottom left, it's 3 times 3. Now the answers just fall down. So the 5 would fall down. Oops. The 5 would fall down. And then 9 plus 1 is 10, so a 1, 0. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. So that's 7, 0, 5. Today, on page 167, most of this you're going to do on your own, and that's why this video is just a short and sweet one. But I'm going to go over 5 of these with you right now, and you are to complete this page before tomorrow, okay? So looking at number 1, let's go over 2.6 times 0.7. I could use traditional or lattice on this one because it's just a single digit number by a double digit. I'm going to choose lattice. So I'm going to take 2.6 and multiply it by 7/10. First thing you do, just ignore the decimals. What would these numbers be without the decimals? Well, 2.6 would be 26, and 0.7 would be 0.7, which is just 7. So it's 26 times 7 or 26 times 0.7. Okay? Top right, 0 times 6. If you have 6 zeros, what do you have? Nothing. Top left, if you have 2 zeros, what do you have? Nothing. Bottom right, if you have 6 sevens, so 6 times 6 is 36, plus 6 more is 42. And then bottom left, it's 7 times 2, which is 14. Now, when we do this manually, we drop down our answer. So 2 would be here. This would be 8. This would be 1. And that's our answer. But how many spots did we kick over the decimals? 2 total. So since we kick it to the right, it comes back from the right. So it comes back 2. So therefore, it's going to be right here. So your answer is 1.82. Okay. Let's go to number 5. 4.7, 6.3. First thing you do with decimals is ignore them. Pretend they're not there. Now we have 47 times 63. So here's our boxes. 2 by 2, because it's double digit by double digit. 4.7, we'll just put 4.7. And then 6.3, we'll just put 6.3. Now we'll fill in each one. 7, so this one's 7. Oops, where's my mouse at? This is 7 times 6, which is 42. This is 6 times 4, which is 24. 7 times 3, which is 21. And then 4 times 3, which is 12. Now the answer is just going to fall down. 1, 6, 9, 2. Now our answer would be 2,961, but remember, it had decimals. how many spots? 1 and 1. So we kick it this way, 2 to get rid of it, and it's going to boomerang back to. So the answer is 29 and 61 hundredths. 29 and 61 hundredths. Let's go to the next one. Now I'm going to go back to using traditional method because it's a 3 by 1. Okay, so 3 by 1, I'm going to have my 1.04 times 0.4. If I ignore the decimal, it's 104 multiplied by 4 because 0.4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Sorry, my animation got messed up. 4 by 4 is 16, so you put the 1 there and the 6. And then you multiply 4 times 0, which is 0, plus 1 is 1. And then 4 times 1, which is 4. And this could totally be done with the lattice method too. So the answer is 0.416 because we got rid of the decimals, 2 this, 1 this, so it's 3 total. After you get your answer, it boomerang back 3. So it's 0.416. Now we have 4.6 times 0.12. Ignore the decimal, so we're just going to multiply 46 by 12. And then fill in the boxes in any order. I always usually end up going in the same order, like 6 times 1 is 0, 6. 4 times 1 is 0, 4. 6 times 2 is 1, 2. 4 times 2 is 8, 0, 8. But you can go in any order. It doesn't matter which order. That's what's beautiful about this method. The order doesn't matter, and it really cuts down with the mistakes that people make. And now our answer just falls down. 2 falls down. 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 plus 6 is 15. The 1 gets to go down the next slide. And then 4 plus 1 is 5. So that answer is 552. And then we got to figure out the decimals. Well, 1 here, 2 here. So it's going to come back 3. Therefore, your answer is 0.552. And this is the last one we're going to do on the video. Ignoring the decimals, it's just 11 times 11. So 11 times 11. And then fill each box. You have 0, 1. You have 0, 1. You have 0, 1. You have 0, 1. And now your answer falls down. 1, 2. This one falls. These fall. This one falls. So your answer is 1, 2, 1. Let's show you didn't let the 0 fall down because it's nothing, right? You can. It's not going to change anything. And then the decimal. 1, 2, 3. So it's got to have 3 numbers after it. The only place you could put it is right here. So there's 3 numbers after it. So your answer ends up being smaller than 1. Okay. Your homework right now until we meet, get as many of these done as you can. The lattice practice is phenomenal. Okay. So try your best on these. Your homework is to have this whole page completed. And then this page, we're going to do during our live session. So don't worry about it. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, see you guys at 10:30.